Our runners and drivers for our first race: number 1, Franchon de Roche, Adam Corey; number 2, Illidor, Tiana Mullen; number 3, Hippie Sisu, Owen Murphy. They are all drawn on the gate. Immodesto, Charlie Flanagan, having her first drive of the season, 20 yards. Number 5, Hestia Malix, Dan O'Mani, upsides. And then 40 yards, number 6, Humour de Cos and Robbie Maguire. Behind the gate, 1.25 miles. Starter looks happy, gate picks up and the gate goes back and they're off and trotting. And straight on into the lead is Illidor, and on its outside Hippie Sisu, then Franchon de Roche in third, Hestia Malix 4. Immodesto has one behind, Humour de Cos, and the gallop there taken by Franchon de Roche. So as they swing for home for their first time, and Hippie Sisu on the outside of a Illidor, who took a false stride, and then in behind is Franchon de Roche, Hestia Malix, Immodesto, and Humour de Cos starts on the 40 yards, still looks on from 6th. Heading up in front of the judge at the end of the opening quarter, and Hippie Sisu on top to Illidor, Hestia Malix, Franchon de Roche, and then comes Immodesto, and in rear Humour de Cos. Hippie Sisu in the Apprentice Series trot, and Owen Murphy to Tiana Mullen and Illidor in second. Dan O'Mani in third, Hestia Malix to Adam Corey, and Franchon de Roche has 2 behind, it's Charlie Flanagan, and Immodesto, and in rear Robbie Maguire driving Humour de Cos. Away from the lorries for their first time, and Hippie Sisu by over 1.5 lengths to in second place, soon to be Hestia Malix on the outside of Illidor, Franchon de Roche, Immodesto, and then 2 lengths further back is Humour de Cos. Steady fractions being set by Hippie Sisu, Illidor and Hestia Malix dispute second, and then a swift move from rear. It sees Humour de Cos come through in company with Hestia Malix, and that just forces Hestia Malix's hand a little bit. Hippie Sisu maintaining the inside line to Hestia Malix, Humour de Cos, as they chop and change their running order on the inside of galloping Illidor, and then comes Immodesto and Franchon de Roche relegated to rear. Into the home straight for their second time, and Hippie Sisu has a clear, distinct advantage over Hestia Malix, and then Humour de Cos being tracked by Immodesto on the outside of Illidor, and in rear Franchon de Roche. So as they have a circuit of Lyre ahead of them, and still showing the way is Hippie Sisu, Hestia Malix, Immodesto, and Charlie Flanagan. To in behind is Humour de Cos, and then comes the orange Franchon de Roche, who sits on the outside of Illidor and Tiana Mullen. As they swing away from the lorries for their final time, and it's Hippie Sisu to Hestia Malix, and then in third is Immodesto, the leading trio. In behind Humour de Cos to Illidor, and in rear Franchon de Roche down the back for their final time, and it's Hestia Malix on the outside of Hippie Sisu. In third, Immodesto, the horse with the white face. The chestnut is Humour de Cos. Then comes Illidor and Franchon de Roche. Heading down through the mile, and still Hippie Sisu by about a head to Hestia Malix in second place, Immodesto on the inside in a pocket, then Humour de Cos 4, Illidor 5, and then Franchon de Roche, although 6th, is only about 5 lengths off our leader, whose is Hippie Sisu by 3 parts of a length to Hestia Malix. Immodesto's going to need the leading pair to split, and then in behind Humour de Cos, who's going to have to come 4 wide, and then comes Illidor, who's shaking its head and after breaking stride, and then comes in behind is Franchon de Roche as the dash is on for home, and Hippie Sisu, Immodesto, and then in third Hestia Malix, and it's Hippie Sisu all out to a running on Immodesto, and Immodesto's getting up, and first drive of the year goes to Charlie Flanagan, second is Hippie Sisu, Humour de Cos runs on, then comes Hestia Malix, Illidor, Franchon de Roche together.